Hey, Lincoln, I just wanted to go over sharps and flats with you real quick once more. Here's some examples. In our first example, I have a C sharp as the second note. So you'll see it there, and that means that everything within this highlighted space, just that space, receives the sharp. So that means the fourth note in that first measure is sharp. Then in the second measure, we have another C, you'll see, and that is a C natural because it doesn't have a marking on it. Okay, in this second example, we have an F sharp in this first measure, starting with that. And no other notes in that first measure are within that space. The D, the G, and the E are all outside of it. So they are not sharp. Then in the second measure, we have two Fs again, but they're all natural, no markings. You'll hear that they are lower. Yeah. All right. For our third example, I'm just going to use flats instead. They work exactly the same. So you see a B flat here to start out, and that means it's flat until the end of the measure. Our fourth note is a B flat. But I wanted a B flat in the second measure as well, so I had to mark it because if I didn't, it would be assumed that it was a B natural. Okay, our fourth example has a D sharp, but you'll notice the note right before it is actually a D as well. But since it's before the D sharp, it's a D natural. Also, here's our F sharp, the note right before it, F natural. For our last example, I actually used the natural sign in the music. So you'll see second note is a D flat, and then the fourth note is a D natural. So we switch back to a white note, the D natural. Once we get to the bar line, everything resets. If it was a D natural in the at the very beginning, then it's a D natural now. So that's just helpful for you to remember. Every time you hit the bar line, clear. Then D flat for the next note, followed by the D natural, and then a D flat again. So we have to mark those if we want those pitches. And hopefully that all makes sense. Hopefully that doesn't make more questions, but if it does, feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help. I just wish you the best. I'm glad I could make this for you, and hopefully it explains how sharps and flats work a little better for you. Okay, bye.